March 21st, 2020, early morning, I was waiting for my dad in my room 004, keeping all my packed trolleys ready on my bed. He came and we vacated the hostel and entered my sweet home. From that day to now, I'm home. Never stepped out. It's been more than 1.2 years now at this point, and we are all staying home. That's when this hefty work from home culture started.
Yep.
Hey, hello everyone, welcome back to another chatty talk with Vanmathi and Srikanth.
Hope you all are doing well during these tough times. Whatever you are doing, just hang in there and you'll get there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Srikanth. This COVID outbreak hit different people in different ways all over the world. People lost
hmm
their lives, lost their loved ones, and so many of them fought with it and returned home safe. And economically thinking, also, few lost jobs, no business, shops are all closed because of this never ending lockdown, and COVID hit one special group of people in a totally different dimension with work from home culture, don't you agree?
Yeah, I can see where you are taking this.
Yeah, I'm already into the topic. Though this work from home or telecommuting term was coined in 1990s itself, as work is something you do and not something you travel to. But it was pretty brand new, at least for me, who finished internship in 2020 March and started my career as a software developer in the same organization immediately with lockdown and work from home only.
Right, I think you guys could be called as pre-COVID batch, and I can see some students who are graduating these days are being called as COVID batch. I know it's sounding funny to being
Yeah.
called as a COVID batch, but then I think you guys are pre-COVID batch because you graduated right before the pandemic hit it, right?
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I miss those days very much. When we had to wake up early in the morning and do all skincare, makeup, pick jewelries and fancy hairstyle with the right outfit and matching pair of footwear. This might not seem relatable to men out there, but only we know the real struggle in picking one dress from our wardrobe to costume every single day.
Well, we have our own struggles, We had to come to office and, we have to do a lot of things as well. Maybe we don't put on makeup or we don't check for a lot of dresses and stuff, but then we have our own struggles, I can't tell
Yeah.
specifically the list, but yeah, men are men. You're telling this whole thing started in 1990s, right? I never went that far, but then I can see even before this pandemic, people are working remotely. But then, like you said, this time it hit us all differently, and a lot of things changed from formals to night pants, from formal shirts to t shirts, from freshing up to not freshing up at all. A lot of
Yeah,
changes happen.
yeah, exactly. From a nicely dressed head to one big ponytail all the time.
hmm I can imagine.
In the beginning, I was the one who strongly opposed this work from home culture, and now I got used to it and accepted the reality. And this lockdown is very much needed for us, right? Also, I began to understand that remote working works actually.
Yeah, indeed, it does. So, if you ask me, many people don't like remote working, honestly, because they had to juggle between a lot of things.
Hmm.
And I think I am one of the very few percentage who feel very happy working from home. I want to know your
Seriously?
thoughts on working from home.
I personally feel productivity increased to another level, and we are very less distracted, and at the same time feeling more stressed. And occasionally, this increased stress during crucial work days, bringing a lot of sicknesses.
Right, and I think these sicknesses are not just physical, a lot of them are mental as well.
Yeah, exactly. I see so many people taking leaves, including me who fell sick after a hectic sprint. I think organizations should consider adding stress leave option along with sick leave and casual leaves.
I think the sick leave comes under stress leave, maybe. And if people add stress leave as an option, maybe that should be 365 days, if you ask me, because that's how jobs are these days.
Yeah. One more advantage I see is commute stress is no more. It's no more. Rip commute stress.
Totally, I agree with you in this point because I used to waste couple of hours going to office and coming from office earlier, and now I can use the time for something else in my personal life. Maybe read a
Yeah.
book, watch a movie.
And even I have a lot of self care time. I do a lot of skincare, hair care, hair spa, and so many self pampering sessions are going on.
That's interesting.
Also, did you notice something? Uh, we have more family time these days.
Right, speaking about family time, work from home is not as comfortable as it seems, I think.
Yeah.
Because you stay at home, the first thing I remember from work from home is putting a leg on the desk and putting a leg below the desk. I mentioned this earlier as well, a lot of times before. And there are a lot of troubles that comes with work from home. It's a package. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Yes, exactly. It's a whole package. Enjoyments with my mom and my sisters who will always scold me the moment I unmute myself in a meeting to talk.
Yeah, I can relate with that because most of the time people will not disturb us, but then right when you are in the call, there they go. They'll come all here and they'll talk all they want.
Yeah, yeah. That too I've noticed only when I unmute and talk, my sister will come.
Right, these things happen all the time.
Yeah, yeah. And my dad, who will always bring me dinner to my desk whenever I say I will eat after the call, dad, like that. That day my dinner
Hmm.
will be extra tasty because of him.
Yeah, I can see because when we are at home, things will come to us rather than we don't have to go to cafeteria, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
our people will bring it to our desk, we'll sit there and we'll eat right when we are in the calls itself sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Lot of pamperings from mom and dad.
Yeah. And then there are troubles as well. One trouble I face mostly is I'm someone who orders a lot of things on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And when this courier guy comes to our house, to our flat, so he'll be in the ground floor and he'll be calling me like I was in some zombie land or some Resident Evil house, or he's gonna get infected sort of. And he'll call like, I'm putting your deliverables in the ground floor. You just come and pick it up. He talks like if you don't pick it up, it's none of my business.
Oh,
Man,
God.
I had to go down 3 floors down, and given that I won't use lift usually, I had to take stairs for 3 floors and then come up for taking those things. And in the days when I order a lot of things, imagine how many times I have to go up and down.
Oh God. This itself an exercise for you. You're exercising, ordering stuff.
Yeah, looks like it.
We are getting more family time, right? That's really nice. That one good nice
I
thing.
don't know if I can agree with you on this because what my mom says when I'm at home is like, you are living in your house, I'm living in mine. And what she means by that is I stay in my room whole day doing work stuff or doing personal stuff just like that, and I feel more disconnected than ever because uh, most of the time we miss the difference between personal life and work life, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think you should have a small kid in your house because I have my niece. My niece is here. She will always come and disturb me when I'm talking or working seriously. She is my stress buster.
You know what else kids are? Not just stress busters but laptop busters as well.
Exactly, I wanted to tell this. She broke my sister's laptop into two pieces.
I'm glad she didn't broke yours. I can imagine the pain you're gonna go through
Yeah,
if it's
yeah.
happened.
I badly miss those fun days at office where we all work together and play TT, carom, billiards whenever we feel exhausted or kind of stressed.
Hmm.
Those fun events with seniors will be awesome, yeah. They'll always tease me for everything, anything and everything that I tell.
Well, for the fun part, I agree with you. It's always fun being in the office.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Those non-stop selfies I take with my besties, and using others' Vendican points, and writing our friend's name to eat noodles and lace.
Well, I never knew you were a selfie lover. Please got some information.
Yeah, yeah, I love taking
Well,
pictures
continuing.
and
And when I was in office, I was talking to a lot of people, making some groups on different interests. Like some people might like watching Netflix or animes, and you
Mhm.
talk to people, and it gives a different feel, chills down the spine when you are talking to people face to face rather than through the calls,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And also, when you're in the office, you look at people's faces, you feel their expressions, you feel the happy, the sad, you share the moments. And when you're calling from home, man, it feels like, you don't know how the other person is telling. Even the other person is telling, hey man, it feels like, hey idiot, if the tone is different.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can relate to this.
Yeah, I think you had an experience with me itself.
Exactly. You scolded
Mhm.
me. I thought you scolded me on that day.
Well, I clarified that it isn't what it is as it seems.
Oh my god, I really miss office days so much.
You know why else I want to come to office? So that I won't be a milkman or mutton curry courier boy. There are a lot of things happening working from home, like sitting in weird positions with headaches, to not able to know the difference between work life, to being a
Mm.
courier boy and milkman, and a lot of stuff like that. But for good or bad, we need to get adjusted to this.
So, to conclude, these are the few things that you can do to get the maximum benefits and enjoy remote working to the fullest. Take breaks in between, though you can work 4 to 5 hours continuously without any break, to avoid falling sick every now and then.
Well, I totally agree with this. Even in the neuroscience, there is something they talk called Pomodoro technique, and they say that your brain cannot focus more than 25 minutes. So they usually tell you to set a clock or some timer sort of thing, and set it for 25 minutes. For every 25 minutes, take a 5 minutes break, and then start and set the timer to another 25 minutes and continue working. And this helps you keep focus, and this releases stress from
That's
time to
awesome.
time.
Also, plan a schedule and follow it religiously to balance work and your personal life.
True. Planning a schedule will totally give you a sense of what's happening in your life, because many people might tell you, if I plan schedule, I will not be able to follow it. It pointless scheduling it. But what I would say is, you plan your schedule, and at least you might be
Hmm.
able to do 60% of the time, right? Rather
Yeah.
than missing 100 shots, at least now you are missing only 40 shots, and 60% of the time you are following the schedule, which is a good thing, and you will have a sense of what you are doing and how you are balancing your work and personal life.
No commuting, right? So that extra 1 hour spent for yourself daily, do something that you like.
Well, this is where things get interesting, because when you are working from home, you'll get a lot of time, like just one said. And in this time, we can do a lot of different things. The things I do is reading book, or watching some, self development courses, some technology courses, whatever that interests you. If you're someone who want to build a YouTube channel, maybe work on it. Spend 1 hour a day on your dreams and goals or some personal development, and it'll yield a lot of results.
Yeah, exactly. Also, spend some half an hour maybe for taking care of yourself, some hair spa, skincare, something like that.
Sure, but I don't know much about these things.
But you should definitely try Srikanth.
Yeah, maybe one day, for sure.
Also, we should eat healthy foods like fruits and vegetables and do exercise.
uh, Doing exercises during the lockdown has increased my health and fitness by a lot in number, and I'm having less headaches and health issues. And when it comes to food, I think it's true as well. Recently I changed a bit of my food habits, and I could notice a huge amount of change in the way I'm sleeping, and my health habits and different stuff like that. So definitely you should focus on your food and workouts. That will.
Also, don't forget to video chat with your friends during the weekend and have fun, guys. See you all in the next episode. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Sayonara!